Hello everyone. I'm just loading into this server here to check it out, to see if it's the one I'm trying to remember or not, but I believe this is the server that I came up with the idea with the timed explosive charges in the supermarket, like the supermarket trap idea that I had, that you place around a bunch of timed explosive charges, and then you use a RF transmitter and set off the timed explosive charges with the RF frequency, so then you can be a ways away, or even if you get killed, well then you can respawn, and then if you have the loadout saved, it'll be in your inventory, the RF transmitter. So then you just have to retype in whatever frequency you put, and then you can hit the button. And then for that way it shows up to the hit markers, so it'll tell you if you did get anyone or not. But I'm quite confident it is this server, because it's the only one that I could see in my history list with loadouts. But they would have changed the name from what I recall. I don't remember it being called Splash. So yeah, once it's loaded in, I'll be right back, because it'll be a little bit longer, not too much longer. But I'll be right back once it loads in, and then right away I'll just try it out and then kind of show firsthand. And there it should be right away loaded in the bottom right. It'll be, there we go. So see, I'm sleeping. I've not been on the server in a long time. Uh, yeah, I don't think I saved these. No, they wouldn't have been, because I'd have the RF transmitter and stuff. So I might have to go find that. And then otherwise you can find the timed explosive charges in certain crates. And you can find them in large quantities. So this would be, where am I? Airfield should be a decent spot. Or even launch site, but I'm not sure if the Bradley is a hostile or not, I guess I'll say. Or how hostile it is. Yeah, we'll just check this stuff out. See explosive bullets just like that. Don't really need food or anything else. And what's in these kind of crates? See? Right there, explosives already, so I'm sure you can tell that this is going to be quite easy to get raid supplies and stuff. So, yeah, I'll just kind of show you guys how it is and kind of do a rundown on the experience and where and how you'd find the explosives if you do want to try it on the server. There's not that many people right now, so it is technically dead. There's only 5 people out of 200 right now. And that's probably including myself, unless that was just from before I loaded in, because it doesn't really refresh for this part. Or I guess I can go here. You can see my history. I'm not really worried. Yeah, see, it's 6 right now. I'll just refresh it. See, 6 people. So it was 5 before I loaded in. So yeah, we're just gonna go check out some of these buildings, see how easy it is to find the timed explosive charges, because again, I haven't been on the server in a while. So we'll find out, and then I'll give you guys a rundown on how I kind of planned it out and set it up for doing that trap idea. So this is a green crate. More of those. It's a little bit dark in here, I see. I don't think there's any more crates in here. Doesn't seem to be. Is there a flashlight on the AK? Nope, just laser sight. Sometimes there's crates over here, but doesn't seem to be. Just this one here. Got more rockets. Recycle this stuff. And for the loadouts, you're kind of blocked for certain explosive supplies. I don't think you can do explosives of any sort, like the bullets or the explosives themselves, or the timed explosive charges, rockets, stuff like that. The actual like explosive materials, I don't think you can save that into it. Otherwise, these I'll need enough tech. Oh, I have a lot of tech trash. Okay, so I'll be able to just craft these up with this stuff that I have already. I'll just recycle half these med boxes. I think that will give me cloth. Just gonna check and see how much. Or does it? Not very much at all. How much do I need? Oh, 5 cloth per. Okay. I'll just do that then. I still need an RF transmitter right here. HQM. Yeah, these aren't stacked. I'll just get rid of that. I don't need the M39 rifle. I think I'll get high quality metal from it. There we go. Or take all those as well. There we go. Now, RF transmitter. And how many of those? 10. I'll do the kind of demonstration with that building. I'm just gonna check this one quick. Because the more there is, the better it is. But you can see here, I've been going for... just checking the recording time. It's been as of like right now, including the... Whoops. Including loading into the server. It's been 8 minutes I've been recording for. So in that time, I was able to get 10 satchels worth and a RF transmitter. And I still have some more stuff. Actually, I could have recycled these. Yeah, so 10 satchels in definitely under 8 minutes. And you guys will have the time of the video too that took. So yeah, from that, the server is really easy to get materials on. And it's 1000x or whatever. So, like in the video I did, it's, there you go, 2 more right there. So in the video I did, by placing down 500, is not impossible. It'll take you a few minutes, and again, to keep them stocked up, because again, you can set them all off. I was gonna say shoot them all off, but no, you can set them all off with one click of a button. So yeah, 500 is overkill, yes, I'll admit that. But otherwise, I'll just set the frequency. You can do like 25 or whatever. But then you want to make sure that you go to there and you set for the same. But then you want to save it in your hotbar as well, or have the materials available to be able to craft one quickly. So otherwise, how I was doing it, you can either place them on doors, if you're standing far enough back, see? Or, because you can't place them on walls, they'll just fall, see? So when you place them just close beside the doors like this. and they're not going to explode. They make that chime. See, like that. And that. So if you wanted to, you could pretty much just hide right here around the corner. And if you heard someone open up the door, you just kind of sit here hiding. You hear someone open up the door, and then you go, ooh, boom. And then you get your hit markers and stuff and kill them. Because all they do would be like running through here, open up the door, and then you can boom it right there right away. And then they'd be definitely gone, because you have quite a radius. I think like even here you'd have some sort of damage. But you still have like a few seconds, so as soon as you hear that door, like that, just hit that button. So even here, I'll demonstrate it on myself. And you can even set it lower on the door, because if it's head height, well then they might notice it. So we'll do it with 3, just here. But the reason why I use the large amount is because, well, what if they come through this door? So at least here, you set one here as well. And you set one on either side of the door, or that's what I do anyways, to have a higher chance. So if they go right around the door and you don't hit the button quick enough, then you'll get them that way or this way. But you use these to protect either door. So I'm just going to go right over here. I'm going to be holding this in my hand, but I'm going to do a demonstration, then you'll be able to see. But the guy's just running along, and oh, okay, I'm going to go inside here, and then you boom! And they are gone just like that. So that's the general point of my idea there. But then you want to have enough for whatever building you're doing that they cover the entrances to have the highest chance of actually catching the person off guard. So, yeah, that was my idea. And then, yeah, once you get them, you can either go take their loot and continue on with your gameplay, or you set it up again and you just keep waiting, depending what you're doing. I'm just looking here. Yeah, mining outpost would be a little bit tougher. I'll just run over there and kind of point out how I would personally set it up. But you want to do at the entrances, and then you can just hide inside that little shack there, because then you got the windows and stuff to watch. And again, not many people are going to expect that someone's going to have those set up. Just waiting with you ready to set them off. But see, I didn't save my loadout or nothing there, so I don't have the RF transmitter anymore. So you'll want to make sure that you have the supplies to be able to craft one. If you do, like if the enemy or whatever shoots you before you can react to set them off, you want to have them on hand, so as soon as you spawn, just hit that button and then maybe you'll be lucky and get them, or maybe not. But you do usually get the hit marker on your screen, so you can still do that, and then you can kind of have a laugh to yourself to know that you got your revenge, technically. But it's not like you'd be able to get the resources very quickly, because then, while I was down here, depending where you respawn, or if you have bags around outside, well, then you need to be able to get there a little bit quicker and have a higher chance. That's already not crafted, already looted. But anyways, for here, I'd hide it just at the edge of the inside here. For here, you should be able to kind of hide it in the grass that no one will notice it necessarily. I'll try it by placing some berries in the spot. I'll just set singular one because it'll be the poach. So just like that, you don't see the poach very easily. And the time explosive charge will be square. It will be white, so it might stand out a little bit more. But again, you do not see anything at all there unless you look at it through a scope. Or even here, hollow sight. unless you know what you're looking for, you don't see it. So a timed explosive charge, people aren't going to expect to be watching around here. So, yeah. And otherwise, you can like place them kind of right around these two, back behind this, but they're not really going to come check here unless there's like a crate there. Then I'd tuck it like right in this corner. Or if the crate is there, well then I'd just throw it behind the crate or something here. Or even in between. If there's space in here, I don't recall how far that box is placed. But if there's space, well I'd even like toss it in between. So then it's closer to them, so then if they're here only looting it, they're definitely going to get a hit marker there, compared to if it's over here, it wouldn't be as strong. And yeah, kind of throughout you can place them. Just make sure you don't place them throughout wherever you're going to be hiding. So if you're going to be hiding in here, I'd recommend even having the door shut, because then if you hear them open the door, well then you know, okay, get ready to shoot. You'd be too late to be able to set them off, unless you do want to just give them a good jump scare, catch them off guard. So as soon as they open the door, you can set it off and then jump out from behind. Like you can be sitting here, they open up the door, you set them off quick, and then switch to your gun and then shoot them. That'd be a way to catch them off guard, because then they'd be, well, what the heck's going on over here with all that noise? There, just like that, crate right in here. Two more. So it isn't that tough to get your timed explosive charges. But yeah, if you just throw them, they're gonna go off after, I think, 9 seconds. So you have to hit tab, select them with your mouse, select the enable RF, and then set frequency. And all the ones that are in the stack are gonna have the same frequency, and it should show up if you hover over it. So even if you're selected off, if you hover over it, it'll show. So that's 1 megahertz. So then you just type 1 into it. Just like that. And then that'd be 1 megahertz. And if they're like that, they'll have that icon. Otherwise, this one doesn't have it because I dragged it out. Oh, I have to set it up to enable it now. I guess I could disable that one and stack it. Okay, now you can stack them. But now if I enable, set to 1, both these are gonna have the same frequency. But then if you right click and drag and drop, then it won't have the frequency. So then you'd have to again set it. Then now that's set, now they can stack. Well, that's weird. If you stack them and then unstack them, well then it wipes it again. That's odd. Okay, that's something different. But anyways, don't worry about that. It's just the fact of I'm showing you enable RF, set frequency, type in whatever number you want. The highest is 9999, the 4 digits. So you can do anything from 1 up to quadruple 9, or 9,999. And then just make sure whatever number you set for that, you have it set on your RF transmitter. Do not tell other people what frequencies you're using, and every so often change up the frequency. Because if you use the same one over and over and over, someone will eventually catch on. Because all you have to do is run up, and you can pick them up. Is that one set up? Okay, it's set up now. So I will just do that to show you. And that was kind of terribly placed. But I guess here, I'll show you. Unless you're looking for it. Well, unless you hear the beeping too. That was not supposed to happen. Enable. Set frequency. I'll put it to 12 then. So here, I'll place it. Okay, that'll be a little bit tricky. But anyways, I'm just going to stand back just in case it explodes again. Okay, there, it did the chime, so now you know it's not going to explode until you set it off. So it's right here, so we're going to run back. And you kind of notice it. It's right there behind the grass. But unless you know what you're looking for, you're not going to notice that right there from here. As you're running up, you're just going to, okay, it's just a rock or something. Unless someone's like really pays attention to what they're doing. But then otherwise, as I was saying, you can pick it up. Takes a bit of time, but then they can find out your frequency once you pick it up. Because now it shows up here. Oh, it's on 12. See? And then they know, okay, well, whoever that placed this, well, they could have put more on that. So if they want to kind of mess with you now in reverse, they'll just kind of back away where they think they'd be safe. And then if they have a RF transmitter or pager, what's it called? RF transmitter, they can type in, go into the transmitter, type in whatever number you have there, and then they can click it and set off whichever ones you have on that same frequency then. So that's why you want to make sure that you change them up every so often. And just like this, right here, blue crate as well. 2 more. And even rockets. So if you guys want to try out my idea, here's the server that came up on. That's how easy it is to get these. Especially the way I did with my friends there. I never recorded it with my friends. I only thought to record it after to share it with people. But yeah, if you have 5 people like what I had, or even more, I don't recall how many the server's maximum is. Or is there a maximum? You'd probably have to go on Discord. I never added their Discord at all. I'm just kind of skimming through this. Yeah, there is no information on how many you can have in a team at once for here. But yeah, we had 5 anyways when I did it, like myself and 4 other people. And we were able to get quite a few hundred of these timed explosive charges. And I think sometimes you can even find like 20 of them in a crate. I think green crates even might be like 100 or something like that. Or maybe 1,000, because then it's 1,000x. But yeah, it's a ridiculous number that you'd easily be able to find them. So that's where we thought, well, hey, let's just mess with people, considering we can get them so easily. Now, I'm not sure if there's still the limit or not. There's a limit of 8 that each person could place of these. So that's where, if we did like supermarket, well then each person would like take 1 spot of the supermarket. So one would do, like, they'd place 8 in one part of the exterior, and then the next person would do another part of the exterior, and then the other guys would do interior. Or even one would like go onto the roof. Even if someone climbs ladders and goes onto the roof, well then we'd all be just kind of watching from a distance around that we can just see in the distance. Or even like this, we'd be just watching it, and then as soon as we see any movement around, who's ever that was close to, well then they'd set it off, because we'd be on a Discord call. So we'd just say, hey, were you the one that, or hey, they're going up the ladder or something onto the roof, so whoever that set them up on the roof will set them off whenever you're ready. Something like that even we did. So that way you could still do the prank, but not go overboard where you're going to leg out the server, having the ridiculous amount of them like what we originally did. So, yeah, that's more of a thought out explanation and demonstration of my idea. And yeah, thanks for watching. Continue subscribing, everyone. Especially, well, not especially the ones who haven't, but the ones who haven't, because you can't really subscribe against ones you already had. Leave a like if you enjoy it. Leave suggestions, questions, whatever. I'm glad to read and answer them. And yeah, I'll see you next video, and thanks for watching.